It is interesting to think of, like, you could just scan everybody's favorite movies, and you must be always looking for books and movies, right? Like, I don't know, Citizen Kane. If Citizen Kane's ever reading a book, then you could do a
You could
book
do
that
a
looks
booking.
like that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to pigeonhole myself into that. What I
Yeah.
wanted to do was go with something I've watched hundreds of times already, read about, just absorbed and loved. Anyone can do a trivia book about a movie. You just research and you write it. But I put myself in here. I mean, in the introduction, I talk about how this movie has impacted my life personally. How one of my dearest friends, who I've co-authored books with lately, how one of the first times we met, we bonded over quoting from the movie. How my son and I got trapped on the highway in 2020 in our vehicle broke down, and we took a picture of ourselves sitting on not a trunk, not Del Griffith's trunk, but on the cooler with a whole bunch of the stuff. While we were waiting for Liz to come pick us up, like we're 4 hours away on the highway. And I took a picture that looks like them outside the Braidwood Inn, which you see the two of them sitting there outside waiting and joking with my son, we're going to laugh about this one day. And he's like, Dad, this is kind of like planes, trains, and automobiles. And still haven't gotten to where we wanted to go. And so I put a lot of personal reflections in the book. And I think that fans appreciate that it's not just a bullet point blow by blow, but that I've actually put in my own love.
Yeah.
And I think that authenticity helps them feel, oh, someone like me, rather than some guy who just wrote a bunch of bullet points about a movie that he could get from watching special features. I think that
Yes.
made it. I think that made a difference.